all over the place. Thank you for joining me the last 2 days in the evening, but I'm back here in the mid-afternoon. All right, we talk about, are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? But first things first, wherever you're watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment and say, hey, Cindy, good to see you today. Share it into your social media and tag me. And every week I hand out a prize picked out by my daughter for a lucky winner because gifts are my love language and I love winning things and competing and stuff. So I gift that out all to you. All right. I'm Cindy. If you guys are just joining my channel, I have help you have hard conversations with your family because I'm a mom in the middle of an age of aging parents and I have a young child. So I take the taboo out of making hard conversations awkward. Just have a hard conversation. It's going to be fun and easy for you. All right. So we've talked about a carrot. We've talked about the egg. Today is the coffee bean. So for you coffee drinkers out there, that's not me. I'm a tea drinker. But when you're a coffee drinker, you usually have some coffee grounds, put them in your coffee pot, put hot water through it, and out comes coffee. But have you ever put a coffee bean into boiling water? And I would say I would have never done that because usually you crush up the coffee bean to do that. Well, I'm just letting you know if you put a coffee bean in hot water, guess what will happen? It will turn itself into coffee, that liquid stuff that everybody tells me they love so much. So, we've learned that the carrot becomes mushy when it's in hot water, an egg becomes hardened when it is in hot water, and a coffee bean, one single coffee bean, will become coffee. And that sounds magical, right? But it's not. It's transformation. That coffee bean in hot water will be transformed. And you're like, Cindy, why are you telling me this story? Well, I read a great book about this, so I thought I would share it with everybody. But go through your life and see, when have you became soft from your environment? When have your conditions been like, oh my gosh, I'm a carrot, I'm all smushy now? And if you say you haven't ever been that, you're lying to yourself because you have. And then think about times in your life where you became that hard boiled egg. You have become hard to the environment around you. You got put in a hard situation and you got hard like an egg. Or there's coffee beans where one coffee bean goes into hot water and it comes out a whole different thing. You become this liquid that people drink every day, that the whole world is addicted to. You become coffee. So you have to think, we have times when we've been soft, times when we've been hard, and then times we've had transformation. Well, that's why I show up every day for you guys because you need to go through a transformation. You're not going to be hardened by having these hard conversations with your parents. It may be something that you're not used to. You weren't raised like that. You weren't open to talk about things, or you feel uncomfortable. You became soft in the conversation. You're like, I don't want to do this. Great. You don't have to do this, but you will have to do this. So you can do it when it's fun and easy, or you can do it when it's difficult and hard. And I always am the one. I'm telling you, here's how I recommend band-aids. If I use band-aids anymore, you can rip it off and it can be painful for 2 seconds, or you can rip it off slow and it can be painful for 15 seconds. I'm always going to pick the fastest way with the least amount of pain. And that's why you need to be more like a coffee bean. Transformation. All right, I'm going to put the link of this book in the video. It's a really teeny tiny book, but it was been very impactful on me to go through the stages of I've been of a hard egg or a smushy carrot or being transformed. We are here to transform our families and do something different. Your parents may have not had a hard conversation with their parents, and then everything came and they had to deal with the mess like my mom did when I was 4 years old. Some things were planned, some things were not planned. We want to make it easy. My job was make simple. The hard world is hard and complicated anyway. Living in this world is hard and complicated. Raising kids in this world is hard and complicated. Let's make some things that are easy that we can control and make it easy. So grab the book if you want to. I'll put the link in there because remember, I make it easy. If it's easy, I'll do it. If it's complicated, Cindy ain't going to do it mostly unless I really, really need to do that item. Join my group. Whole bunch of moms also, just like this. We've been carrots, we've been eggs, and we're all transferring ourselves into coffee beans. So that is exactly why you want to be in that group. And I will see you guys all tomorrow.